Good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about a very interesting topic: large age gaps in relationships, specifically when a man is significantly older than his partner. I want to share a classic case from my practice. Practically every second couple with a big age difference faces similar problems. A while ago, a woman came to me. She was 28, and her partner was close to 60. Here's what they were dealing with. First, the advantages she described. She said, "It felt like I ended up in the hands of a father figure. I loved his care, his attention. He'd wake up at 6 in the morning and make me breakfast. I never felt jealous, because I knew he was fully devoted to me. He had already lived through his youth, so he approached our relationship thoughtfully and seriously." She said she never felt the need to worry, he was completely hers. Then there was financial stability, something most people appreciate. She suddenly found herself surrounded by abundance: Switzerland, international travel, a full fridge with delicacies, an expensive car, and so on. She enjoyed all of it. She also said that in his eyes she always felt young and beautiful, regardless of whether she gained or lost weight, whether she was wearing makeup or not. It was great for her self-esteem. But what happened next? Positive aspects get overshadowed quickly when a person becomes accustomed to them. She said, "I got used to all that very fast. Today I no longer feel the wealth. What I feel now is suffocated." He became extremely jealous, constantly controlling me, checking my phone, my email. "I don't like it," she continued. "He started irritating me. I no longer like how he tastes, how he smells. He's aging, and I'm blossoming. I started noticing younger guys, trainers, massage therapists. It feels like a biological need." They also had completely different friends and interests. She wanted an active lifestyle: clubs, restaurants, social gatherings. He preferred staying home with magazines and movies. "He's like a vampire sucking the energy out of me," she said. "I feel like he's dragging me into old age with him. I don't want that. He's become sexually weak now." From his perspective, he said that when he met her, he felt a second youth. "A new wave entered my life. It felt like 20 years fell off me. I wanted to move mountains. My business took off, I had new projects, I was in love. I wanted to write poetry. I enjoyed life again, admired her young body, and loved caring for her. But soon he encountered the challenges. I constantly felt I couldn't keep up. I was terrified she would leave me for someone younger. I felt old, unnecessary. I feared my potency wasn't good enough, that she needed a firm young body, and I had nothing to offer. Our interests were different. I wanted quiet evenings, concerts, museums, but she was bored. I couldn't match her energy. I felt like an old man." He admitted he was jealous, checking her calls and messages, and everything in life began to fall apart. So what was the task in therapy? They needed to express all this to each other, openly but constructively. At home, arguments never lead to understanding. People can't hear each other. In therapy, they learn to communicate their needs safely. A family is a small state, and a state needs laws. Their task was to create those laws without violating each other's freedom. They articulated their desires, discussed them, and diplomatically adjusted where needed. They decided to visit sex shops to bring variety into their intimacy. He learned erotic massage techniques to give her more physical pleasure. He began giving her more freedom. Everything was discussed in detail, agreed upon, written down. Through therapy, they found the inner resources to rebuild the relationship. Eventually, their couple ended up doing very well. This is a very classic case of a large age difference between partners. Of course, the opposite happens too, where the younger partner behaves like an old, boring man who does nothing but lie on the couch watching the news. And sometimes older men live incredibly active lives, traveling constantly, skiing, taking on new projects, taking care of their health. But that's rare. The important thing is to realistically assess your strength. If you truly love life, have internal energy, and feel alive, then yes, you can handle having a young wife. But if you're fading and feel no strength or joy, then why pull a young woman into that with you? That's all for today. In my next video, I will definitely talk about situations where the woman is much older than the man. All the best. Goodbye.